So, sorry about that, everybody. Walking around San Francisco Sunday evening, not exactly accurate. It's Saturday, but I don't have time to set everything up appropriately. As you guys may notice, that it's a little bit shakier. That's because my phone completely died during the intermission, which I guess isn't that much of an issue, because I don't know. Yeah, because it was on intermission. But anyhow, as I said, I will be going over again. I couldn't find my my wide-angle lens attachment, so sorry, it's up my nose. Jello onions, cold out. Yes, it is actually a bit cold and it's a bit windy, but fortunately it's not raining. So I'm heading down Market Street. Right now I'm over right outside the Safeway over yonder, and going down Market Street, which is, whoops, this street right here. And as I go down here, I'll eventually be downtown. And from there, who knows? Maybe briefly venture over into the Tenderloin. But right now I got a big cable dangling from my phone, so it's not exactly the most discreet thing in the world. But actually, you know what? Let me try to squeeze that cable back in to my pocket. Maybe it won't be that big of an issue. Yeah, it is pretty dang cold out. There's no winning, is there? Alright, should be back up. Sorry for those people who experienced any buffering or anything. What's for right now is you, Jello onions, and maybe one other person. So that guy was trying to get my attention. But yeah, I don't know what temperature it is here. 40 degrees. So yeah, that's basically venture out from the main metropolis area is that I lose signal. So I'm kind of stuck where I'm at. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lower the brightness on my screen to the minimum. That way it's a little bit more discreet. But yeah. So I may actually do another stream on Monday. Hopefully it'll be a little bit warmer then. Let's see. Hello and good evening. Good evening to you. Hold on. Now that's the problem with having my screen too bright. Maybe I shouldn't, too dim. Whoa. I'm trying to get it back to a happy medium. Okay. Hello to Kayla and Michael Bernschnauzen. I'm sorry if I messed up your name. Good evening. Where am I at right now? I'm outside the Sheet Metal Workers Union, Local 104. I didn't know there was a Sheet Metal Workers Union. Yeah, I came from the Castro. I was there earlier. Let's see, are you Algerian? No. As far as I know, I don't have any Algerian in me whatsoever. Although, my grandmother came from Bulgaria. But, yeah, for the most part, I think I'm mostly of German heritage. There's a little bit of Finnish. And my grandmother, who was from, she was from Bulgaria, but she's like Sephardi. So I don't know how much Bulgarian she has. I like your crazy people videos. Well, who knows what we'll see. Maybe you should check out the last live stream that I just finished. Because somebody from Europe, and they say Finland is the country that they would like to go to the most. Stopping in to say hi, Lee. You've got a good media presence. Keep the excellent work. Oh, thank you. Although, so it says poor connection here. Yeah, it does kind of rattle me when the signal keeps dropping out. Anyhow, yeah, I've talked to people I used to live with two people. One guy was from Poland, the other guy was from Estonia, and they both agreed that that Finland was the best country to go to. They both also felt that Russia had the most beautiful women. So I don't know if that's a popular European opinion, but that's how they felt. So here we are. Let's see. We're outside of It's Top's Fountain Coffee Shop. They say voted best burgers. Voted where and by who? Oh yeah, got a little tiny burger spot over here. So I am on Octavia Street. Hey, you know what? There's a church over across here. First Baptist Church. How often do you see a church with neon signage? How many times actually do you need to be able to see a church at night? You know? Like, where's the church? Oh, there, that neon sign. Let me go. Self-proclaimed, yeah. Damn, I want a burger. Yeah, well, me too. Hey, SL, what's going on? Sorry about all of the issues from the previous stream. So, I guess it's for the best that I ended that stream and started a new one. So we are at Market and Valencia. Maybe I'll cross the street. I don't know, should I? Yeah, I'll cross the street. No, I won't, because the light's about to change. That church has extra services provided on the weekend late nights. Oh, good to know. So I guess there is a reason why they should have a neon sign. It's not just for, what's that called? Are you being pursued? Are you seeking shelter? I forget what it is. As soon as you get into the church, you're safe. Not amnesty, it's something else. Yeah. Oh shit. Just tripped over a tree branch. Alright. So there really isn't anything too much exciting over here. You know? I guess, you know, got some graffiti over here. Graffiti mural. Why does it say Sunday? So, basically I had stopped my previous stream because there was, what do you call it, technical issues. I was in a place with no signal, and, you know, I was going on in the stream, but nobody could see or hear me, even though they were just kind of hanging out over there. Then what also happened, my battery died, and so because of that, I switched. What's that? Oh, sorry. So because of that, I had to go to my. Oh, by the way, if somebody's telling you that they need money, they can't even tell you why they need money. You know that's going straight to drugs. So I had to stop my stream and start a new one. And so on YouTube, there's a couple different ways of doing that. You could either have a pre-planned event, which I normally have, or you could have persistent stream, which will basically just have whatever settings you left in there last time. And so I decided to do that and just sort of start a new stream. And I streamed last week on a Sunday, and so it still had those settings. So that's why it says Sunday. But after I'm done recording, I'll switch it over. I'll switch the information. Asylum. Yeah, there you go. What did he ask? Oh, I was saying, like, you know, there's a church with a neon sign. I was like, why would you need that at night? Like, maybe it would help if you were searching for asylum. Okay, so as we go into the Tenderloin, or I guess towards Civic Center, you see sites that are more reminiscent of the Tenderloin. Yeah, buddy. So sorry it's not as smooth as it is normally when I got my gimbal going. Lee, I was on the bus 14 and there was this lady talking really fast, sounded panicking, and people were trying to help her, but she got off and then she started screaming and sprinting back and forth. What drug was she on? Meth. PCP. Those would be the two most likely candidates. I mean, cocaine, you know, there's a possibility, but it usually doesn't last in your system that long. Yeah, so really I would say probably meth or PCP, because those will last a while and you'll be gone, and those speed you up also. I saw somebody on meth punch a dog. You know, like the dog jumped. It was like a pit bull. It jumped at this guy and he punched it right in the face as it went for him. And the police were trying to get this guy, and he was actually on a chain link fence, and he had his fingers locked in the chain link fence, and they're just smashing the hell out of his hand with a baton, trying to get him to let go of the fence. But since he was high on PCP, he couldn't feel anything. Does heroin do that? No. Heroin's quite the opposite. If you do heroin, you're going to be like nodding up and down, and if you're ever close to somebody who's high on heroin, they look like they're gonna fall asleep, and like they... Hold on, I don't know how loud this motorcycle's gonna be. Oh, I thought he was gonna keep going. Yeah, with I don't know. Anyhow, with heroin, somebody's high on heroin, they look like they're falling asleep, but they never quite get there. So, you know, sometimes you'll see people out on the street who are like completely bent over and hunched over, like with their arms kind of like dangling like that. But they never really fall down. They're just kind of there standing and hunched over. That's called nodding. That's what it's like when someone's on heroin. And in fact, I've been, I was on Caltrain once. Oh, hopefully this guy doesn't, I'll let him pass. Don't know what this is all about. So one time when I was over at, riding on Caltrain, there was this guy who was sitting next to him, and he was trying to talk to me. And he was like, hey, yeah, so how long you been over in there? And I was like, all right, well, he's asleep. I better not bother you. Like, yeah, well, you know what? I just like to talk to people. I mean, that's cool, but I'm a friendly person. Like, he just kept looking like he was gonna fall asleep. He didn't understand that I thought he was falling asleep. And, yeah, he just thought that I just didn't want to talk to him because I wasn't friendly. So he had no awareness of how he was. Dude, once you hit mid-30s, life is hard enough sober. Well, I'm nearly at that point. I saw a guy get arrested on PCP. It took 10 cops. You know, also meth, you know, is kind of similar. I knew somebody who was high on meth when he got jumped, got his jaw broken, got his ribs broken, but he didn't really care too much because he was high on meth, so he couldn't feel any of it. The heroin addicts down near Bush and Front Street nod, but they never fall over. Yeah, I've never seen anybody actually fall over, but they, you know, it's amazing. They like kiss their kneecaps, but they never get all the way down. They never fall down. Unreal. There's a guy who was always outside my job just like that. Yeah. Okay, let's see. So over in the last street, there is those MAGA people who are putting this stuff over here. Thought crime, Donald Trump. So they had put all this stuff up over there, and there's some people from Antifa who are following them and who are ripping it back down. But it looks like this stuff is back up here. You know, I asked him if he was getting funded by what do you call it? Donald Trump. Should have asked if he was being, if he's being paid by Alex Jones. Oh, it looks like I missed a lot of comments. You're by Twitter. Yes, I am. I'm right outside of Twitter. Right there. What is speed? Speed is meth. So, speed is meth, ice is meth. Yeah. I don't know what other. Tina is meth. So it's 50 degrees out, according to this thing, but it certainly doesn't feel like 50 degrees. There's only been 661 cyclists today, not very many. I can see why though, it's cold as hell. InfoWars. Yeah, so I guess those guys were from InfoWars. They were talking about misinformation or whatever. Talking about fake news. I didn't know that they were enthusiasts. Who is Alex Jones? He's this guy. He has his own radio show called InfoWars. So he's big into conspiracy theories and things of that nature. He got into trouble for saying what was the biggest one? I think he got into trouble for saying that the Sandy Hook massacre, you said that was fake, and got in trouble. And eventually, just all the various things he said got him banned from all social media. Yeah, that Cordy Sandy Hook. But yeah, he's gotten in trouble for other things before too. But yeah, you know, he's got a big following, and he's probably a big reason why Trump is so popular, because he's a big Trump supporter. And he has a lot of people who follow him who do whatever he says. Look at this. Looks windy up in Santa Rosa too. Oh man, when I was a kid I almost lived over in Santa Rosa, but you know, it was like a potential foster home, but I turned it down just because it's so hot over there. Needles? Do I see any needles? No, I don't see any right now. I could look for you. I see, I don't know. This is something I saw earlier, but I didn't record. Thought it was vomit, but I don't know what it is. Man, it is chilly. Oh, sorry, buddy. Yeah. So I'm over. Yeah, I would consider this downtown, outside of the Orpheum Theater. That's the theater where Wicked started. So I think, oh, I didn't show it, but that's Dolby over there. So I passed by Twitter and Dolby and Square, and yeah. Thought the city cleaned up the roads. Well, you know, there's a lot of problems over here in the city. I work on 4th and Market. There are needles everywhere if you need some. Yeah. I've seen quite a few, especially in the BART stations. But trash, poop, etc. Yeah. With it being as cold as it is, you don't see as much of that. What time is it? It is 8:27 according to my phone. So let's go see what's up over outside of the theater. There's quite a few people outside begging for money. I guess the Orpheum Theater is open right now, playing Hamilton. So I was just wondering why there's people out there. Anyhow, there's the theater. So it... Oh.
Michael Jordan is zone. Oh! No, I let him free in the cold. Okay, Savannah dog Angel too. So kind of make me. Oh! Jukebox, I was his gun. I killed somebody.
There you go. That's San Francisco. So anyhow, I was gonna talk. So over here you see all these people with orange coats. The security there, you see there's a cop there too. I'm not sure if you guys can see over there. Most of those guys are either retired or off-duty police officers. And from time to time, there'll be a drunk patron who'll who will try to mess with them, and they don't play around. Apparently there was this one guy who was huge, used to, somebody gave him trouble, and he like picked him up by the shirt collars, just shook the bejesus out of him, and then threw him in a dumpster in the back. But love the stealthy camera work. Well, I'm trying. I've gotten a little bit rusty, and also my hands are frozen, so I can't really do it as well as I used to. And I've also got a cable going from my phone, because it's at it completely died, and I'm charging it back up. But yeah, wow, there's a police car right outside the what is that? Right outside a fountain. Let's go see. Let's go investigate. So I'm over by outside Civic Center. This is the UN Plaza. There's quite a lot of people perched up over here, but they're probably students because it's a city college over here. But there's a lot of homeless people there too. Maybe they're all homeless and drug addicts. I don't know. But yeah, I went over. I see what's over in the with the cops. Nothing's going on. They're just chilling by the fountain. Yeah, buddy. Let's see. Civic Center, probably my least favorite area of SF. I'd prefer that. Look, there's the mobile command unit over there. But yeah, I'd prefer that over the Tenderloin. Man, I wish I knew somebody who was a police officer I could tag along, sort of like cops, you know? I'm sure being a police officer is much like being a soldier. And I hear it's 1% excitement, 99% boredom. But of course that excitement is not what I would consider excitement. It'd probably be terror.
Dear! Come on, run us along with it. You said pregnant? What you say?
Wonder what's going on over there. Let me go check. Saw people running over there. Just want to make sure that there's nothing bad going on. Oh no. Looks all good. Sorry about that. Does your police department allow ride alongside? I don't know. I think I'm not sure. I've never ridden along inside of a police car here in San Francisco. Ride along's not alongside. Well, same difference, right? So maybe it's not smart to start recording in the same area I got slapped earlier today. But oh well. Here I am. It's crazy at night. You just hear people randomly shouting out expletives in the middle of the night. So yeah, there's not much going on over here because I'm sort of in the outer area of downtown. You wouldn't want to. Who slapped you? Oh, what? I thought you were there for it. Just some guy, you know. So in the beginning I was starting my stream from downtown and walking over to the Castro, and as I was doing so I was like, yeah, here I am walking up Market Street, and as I was, the guy was over on the edge of frame. I don't even think he was really in frame that much, but he got pissed and he slapped the camera. See, there's a jug of beer over there. Is that beer? Yeah. Yeah, buddy. It's not very pleasant down here at night, especially when it's freezing like this. So many crazy people, I had to move out of SF. Hello from East Tennessee. Hello, Pamela Jeffries. So, yeah, I completely understand. Well, oh, hold on. So yeah, I completely understand why people would move out. I mean, it's not the best place in the world. Okay, so here is people selling stolen shit. Hold on, I love your beauty videos. Thank you. I was just taking a look, that's all. Yeah, buddy. Well, time to get a move on. Well, anyhow, by the way, I got a, let me tell you guys a little something later. So, by the way, I can't show you guys everything. However, ta-da! Sorry, I got a bit blurry there. But for those who don't know, I'm recording the whole thing via GoPro in a nice high resolution wide angle, so there's a lot of things that you can't see in the live stream that you will be able to see in the future. If you go over to my Patreon, what I do nowadays is I put up a GoPro perspective of the whole thing, and this one's actually going to be pretty long because it started off over in the Castro on the previous street and is going on until now, kind of uninterrupted, although I'll probably cut out a lot of boring bits in there. Let's see, you see that here in Knoxville, Tennessee also. That's too bad. I wouldn't expect it to be like that where there's just needles everywhere on the floor. I was actually homeless in SF for a couple of months. You see a lot. Big learning experience for me. Yeah, bro, impeccable. Same here. Sorry, it wasn't anything. But yeah, there's not very many places, not very many big cities where you would expect to see people just shooting up. right there out on the streets while they're selling you stolen phones. How did you come up with your logo? So basically my dad has a comic book store called Lee's Comics, and I always was influenced by that. You know, as a kid, I looked up to him. You know, even though like he would beat me, I looked up to. You know, I thought he was cool. You know, he had his own comic book store. That was awesome, and I always liked his logo. So I tried to help him sort of redesign his logo because his logo had a few issues, and yeah, I redesigned it for him, but he ended up never using it. So I kind of took that redesign and then designed an entirely new logo, sort of based on the work that I had done previously. So yeah, you know, I just wanted to make it more about San Francisco. I thought it was a little bit weird, you know, some of my videos, they have like this big roided up bald guy holding up Lee's channel, and I felt like it was too derivative, you know, and it wasn't applicable. So yeah, I made my own logo, sort of influenced by it and by my previous work, and pixel by pixel made a little Golden Gate Bridge, because I couldn't find anything that really kind of captured it the way I wanted to. Because, you know, when I think of like the Golden Gate Bridge, I think of like, you know, it having a curve like that. But in reality, it's not. It's almost straight. The curve is very slight. You can only see it at an angle. So if you were to see a side-on view of it, you just see straight lines. So it didn't. So, hold on, there's a motorcycle here. So yeah, I went through and painstakingly, pixel by pixel, drew that logo, and then actually had to completely redesign it when I wanted to make a shirt, much like the one I'm wearing here. You can't really see because there's a GoPro on top, but yeah, I had to completely redesign it using vector graphics to be able to print it properly. So that was an experience, and it took like a month, you know, just learning it and then fooling around, doing everything, you know, like there's, because I want a full minute out. I mean, in fact, on Martin Luther King Day, there's people. I'm going to show you something, but somebody wisened up. The signal's gonna break up if I go inside there. But yeah, right back where I started streaming. You know, what's crazy? Hold on, I don't know what this van is right here, but one of my friends, his name is Angel. He was saying he was going down the street, and he saw people get out of a white van, much like that, and just snatch somebody off of the street, throw them in the back of the van, and drive off. And he was deeply disturbed. So I don't know what that was all about. Hi, from Connecticut. It's really cold here. I'm sure it's colder over there, but for San Francisco, even though you might consider this warm, it's pretty cold, and we're not really used to it, or at least I'm not really used to it. Man, I'm a little bit hungry. All I ate today was a salad. I don't want to really... Oh shit, thing's loud as hell. So that was deafening, but that didn't wake him up. sleeping out in the open. Oh, this guy. And, you know, I've been here when like Hell's Angels has passed through, or whatever bike gang. That was loud as hell. Oh man. I'm thinking about stopping by and getting a sandwich, but if that's the case, I don't know. I don't want to break up the street. I don't know. Should I head down Market Street or? Okay, so sorry about that. The stream just cut out. I didn't expect that to happen. So, yeah. So, anyhow, going back over into the Walgreens, where this guy's still sound asleep over here. Oh, sorry, nearly bumped into get some Chipotle. I don't think so. I just want to get something fast. Okay, here we go.
Another one is like they want me to get PS4.
Needed in the cosmetic department.
Yeah, Freddie Mac, it is cold. Cold. Is that the Walgreens from the video of the dude attempting to steal the layout a little bit here inside this Walgreens, but yeah. But yeah, you see, there's those domes over everywhere above because people steal from here all the time. So.
우리한테 그냥 아무 말 대잔치 하자. 영어 말 대잔치. 더 무섭다 많이. 경찰은 총을 치고 있지? 기본으로 주나봐. 여기서 근데 아니 권총. 근데 아니 그냥 그 한국처럼 통당봉만 있으면 되지 왜 아예 권총을 치고 있지? 우리는 가게에 아무도 없잖아. 이렇게 신고 없잖아. 지금밖에 없잖아.
So it should be soon.
통당봉밖에 없지 않냐? 통당봉은 똑같은 짓이야. 아 페이저! 고충만 있고 페이저가 있으면 되겠네. 페이저 빛이 이상하지. 팍!
Hi there, how are you?
Are you?
No, I'm fine.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyhow, here we go. Now we gotta find a place to sit and eat. That's the question. Where do I sit and eat that hasn't already been
Flexibility.
urinated and defecated in? You know what? Let me, what kind of sandwich did you get? I just got a simple egg salad sandwich. Oops, sorry. So now my hands are kind of full and I'm holding my phone a little bit awkwardly. So, oops. Didn't mean to do that. So, oh, there's no proper way to hold this with one hand, is there? You know what? I wonder if this Michael Kors is open. Yep, there's somebody in there. I guess I'll just go over to the bus stop and eat over there. I was thinking about going over into the mall, but I'll probably won't be able to do so well over there as far as the signal goes. Oh, there's somebody over here at the bus stop. Oh well. What should I do? What should I do? Let me try going over in the mall, seeing what's up. What time does the mall close at? Oh, okay. Thank you. So, it is closed. Oh well. So I guess. So sorry about that. There we go. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Streaming sucks. Yes, I know. I'm sorry about it. It's not my fault. It's out of my control. But yeah, things keep dropping and coming back and everything. Store, I don't think it would have clothes that would be my size. Signal going up and down, up and down. Superdry has great jackets. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to do this and keep at least myself in frame. The signal on your phone really sucks. Well, it's an S9 Plus, so I don't think it's the phone. I think it's the network. Although it looks pretty solid right now. You know, the problem is, let's see, they used to, not anymore. The signal on your phone. Yeah, I think the problem is that I'm over my allotted usage by T-Mobile, so I'm deprioritized. So yeah, stuff like that happens. But you know, streaming takes up a lot of data. Which network are you on? I'm on T-Mobile. T-Mobile sucks. Well, I don't know. It's getting bigger, but yeah, like I said, the only problem is being deprioritized. If that wasn't the case, I don't think that I would be dropping as much as I would be otherwise. Because, yeah, I mean, right now I'm on LTE Plus, and I got full signal according to my phone. So I should just have massive speeds, you know. I think it can get LTE Plus should be able to get like 800 megabytes per second. Megabits, I should say. It says you are getting in good now. Yeah. Yeah, who knows? Maybe it was just switching over to different networks. Aren't they German? I don't know. I know that you could travel to a lot of places now with T-Mobile and not have to worry about oh, what? This is not opening. You know, I really should have a pocket knife. Aren't they German? Nazis suck. You know, it's crazy. Germany tried to take over Europe 2 times via war, and in the end they won by diplomacy. You got Angela Merkel taking over the what do you call it? the UN or the EU, I mean. Anyhow, let's see what's going on here. I got a message of some kind. Need something sharp? Yeah, I don't have anything sharp. All I got, the best thing I got is mace. That wouldn't do much to open it up. Now that I'm actually eating, I'm like kind of shaking a little bit. I don't know what's going on across the street. There's a cop car set up. Sorry about licking stuff off my hands. It's so cold, my fingers are clumsy. Oh, I have the same problem with this one. Yeah. I feel like there's so much going on that I could show you guys if only I wasn't sitting in a bus stop. The bus station is the best environment to eat it. Well, unless there's somebody smoking next to you. Yeah, you know what? My signal was shady for so long. Now my signal is solid as a rock. I could probably switch the stream over to 1080p 60 frames. But oh well. Go interview a homeless person this time, please. Alright? I'll try to do that.
From a case. In the law, Adam and Eve made that. Why? Adam and Eve say to God, I hate the people.
Why do they hate the people?
No,
Oh.
God first. God first.
God
May I
first?
ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Have you seen your God or my God? We all got our own God. That's what the Egyptians said to the cross. But the Egyptians said to Noah and Adam and Eve, how can you change one and set up a two? And missing one in the first place. Well, that's 5. I need to put it up. I want to smoke and have a cigarette. I do that one.
All right.
6. I'll let you know. Are you? Never mind.
What is it?
Let me finish now. I need what's out 5 and that's 6 or 7. I'll let you know in a minute, brother.
Are you waiting for a specific bus?
No, I'm waiting for the 5.
Oh, okay.
It looked like almost half off and
oh, that's a 6, yeah.
Can I smoke and have a cigarette?
Oh, I don't smoke, sorry.
I wasn't asking for yours, I
How long you been in the city?
Well, I'll tell you what. How long you been here?
15 years.
Well, how long it takes the bus to
17.
get from where you come from to somebody else's house? Okay. Man, they got 6 on the other side of the main. I want the 7. Oh,
7 minutes.
Oh boy.
What's that?
I'm in the 5.
Yeah, 7 minutes.
Oh, can I smoke and have a cigarette? There we go.
All right.
Hey, Harold Melvin and the Blue Note. Step right up.
Okay. Well, there you go. There's your interview. The struggles and dangers they... Okay, hold on. Looks like there's some comments going on. For an in-depth view of the life they are living. Oh, that would be hard to do. The struggles and dangers they encounter and how they get to where they are. You know what? Did you guys see that last stream that had the person who I could have the most real conversation with is Destin, and I think it was no, it wasn't last week's stream, but the stream before that. I talked to him and was really like earnestly talking about him getting sober, you know, for the sake of his daughter. But yeah, it's not everyone that you could talk to. Usually you talk to somebody outside and eventually it gets down to got $1, like no, then got a cigarette, and that's that. Interview that guy in front of you. Did already done and done. Love SF real high. Okay. Man, it is cold. I put a thermal jacket on. I'm not thermal jacket, but thermal underwear, but it wasn't enough. Where should I go to now? More interviews, please. Oh man, you know what? On Monday, I'm gonna have to come over with. Hopefully, I'll have someone with me, and I'll be able to be more at ease talking to people. You need a beanie, Lee? No, I need gloves. I need gloves. If anybody makes extra long gloves.
Thanks for being there.
She's just got her fingers flipped out. What's wrong?
Everyone else has access to the money in their bank account, me not to mine. Not allowed to live in my house. Everybody eats, drinks, rubs shit in my face that they get to have and I don't. Nobody stops to ask me if I'm okay.
What happened?
There are places that are homeless shelters where women are getting raped. I have nowhere to be safe tonight. I'm gonna freeze my ass off, and nobody cares.
What happened?
WikiLeaks, go there, read it.
Well, there you go. Well, it's hard to give somebody $1 when they're treating you like that. I don't know. She was saying that nobody was talking to her and asking her how she was doing while I was sitting there asking her what was going on and how she's doing. What is she yelling? I don't know. I wasn't sure if it was just something. Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was something about not liking tourists or something. Ooh, it's freezing. Anyhow, let's see if there's anybody else that I can try to talk to. You know, over on the other side. Oh, man. Icy. You know what it is? I think it's just that must be a lot of moisture, so it just feels like frozen air seeking up my sleeves. So sad, but yes, more interviews. Well, I'm trying to do my best. Man. Something must be going on over here. There's an ambulance that's got its hazard lights on over there. There's another car that just stopped right behind it. Oh, it's a lift. So, I'll go over there and see what's up over there. Can you keep the camera turned on so we can see people? Yes. Yes, I can, in fact, and that's what I've been doing this whole time over on this. But it's hard to remain discreet when you are doing that. Oh, so it looks like this ambulance is going downstairs to grab somebody and pull them back over here. So something happened. Should I hang out and see what's up? Look over on the other side. There's a homeless guy over there. There's somebody else with a cart over that way. Anyhow, stay. Okay. SF can't stand you, so stay away. It's not for everybody. Yeah. Well, you know who can't seem to stand me is YouTube. They seem to do their best to keep me away from their platform, but oh well. Let's see. Oh, okay, you were talking to somebody else. So it sucks having to wait for the elevator when they got something going on like that. Not you. Okay. Here we go. Okay, well, so I guess the ambulance didn't come back up. Should I wait for another cycle? It's going to take a while again. So on the other side of the wall here, they're doing some drugs. You can see he's got a little vial over here. And he opens putting stuff out over there into his palm. They got his garbage. And then they're putting stuff over on the ground. Stuff they got. Yeah, you see stuff everywhere here. Can you zoom? Oh, sorry, I was trying to be discreet, you know. Let me go ahead and do that. I feel like being on the other end of the corner, I should be able to do that. But he keeps looking over here. There's nothing to see anyhow. You know what? I feel like maybe I should move on. There's not really stuff over here. Nothing going on, and if somebody really is, you know, injured and needs to be in the ambulance, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about just putting a camera in their face. Yeah, oh boy. Yeah, I need fingerless gloves. I was looking for that, actually. You know, the problem is someplace that's mostly temperate. There's no real good place to go to find that kind of stuff.
Just stop. Let me get it together. God damn you, Craig. Why don't you just leave me alone for a minute? Let me get it together.
Let's see. What's your address, Lee? I'll buy you some damn clothes. Go to Goodwill or Salvation Army. That's okay. I guess I could buy some cheap ones from Amazon. I know it's not the best content in the world, seeing me huffing in my hands all the time. What the hell was going on there? Well, I guess they're setting up for the night. Should I make another pass by? You know, before I used to live stream, what I used to do is I would be on the phone and be recording with another phone. No, I'm not. I'm not coughing because I'm sick. I'm coughing because somebody's perfume was bothering me. But yeah, what I used to do is I'd be on the phone while I'm recording with the other phone, and that's how I was able to just stand around and get such great footage, because nobody knew I was filming. I was just standing there with my phone by my side. But here we are. I'm going to flip everything over. In fact, I'm going to turn the screen off, which is the benefit of streaming, is that I can continue to record with the screen off. But here we go. Do you guys know where Glide is? Glide Church? Do you know where that is?
It's up Ellis Street.
Oh, how would I get there?
You go up. You can go up this street.
This way?
Or this one here.
Okay.
Or Powell.
Okay.
And then if you go up Powell, it's only one over, two over.
Okay.
So you go up to Ellis. You go. It's and then Ellis. 2 streets up.
Okay.
No, not even 2 streets.
Oh,
Yeah.
To glide.
Yeah, you go left.
Yeah.
You go left on Ellis.
Okay. But just go over this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next stop up.
Okay.
Hang a left. 2 blocks.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I did it again. I did it again. Well, you know what? The good news is, like I said, there's backup. You know what? Might as well check and make sure it's still recorded. It doesn't say full or anything, does it? Can't really see off the camera. Let me see. Hold on. No. 2 hours and 41 minutes. Alright, well, sorry about that. Another thing, another shot ruined. It's like that one time I was talking to that woman. She seemed so nice at first. And then, yeah, it turned. The whole time I was talking to her, and I was talking to her for a while. The whole time it was recording my crotch. I'm sideways now. Is that really the case? Let's see. Okay. Shouldn't be sideways. You are like Peter Parker working for the Bugle trying to get a shot of Spider-Man. Could you imagine he's turning in his work and it's a shot of his crotch? It's like, damn it, I didn't get Spider-Man this time. So, yeah, I guess I'm just naturally going straight over into the Tenderloin again. There we go. Alright, well, I guess flipping it around did something. Yeah. But I think you're more like Venom. Why am I evil? All right, let's see. What the hell was that guy doing? You know, I don't really know, but he looked like he was nodding off. Should I go up? You know what? Let me go over up Powell Street. That's a pretty notable place that I don't go up very often. Boy, oh boy, it is chilly. Go up Powell, go by Union Square Park. You know, I've been over there before a few times, and this hasn't been that much interesting over there. Plus, it's pretty dark. But then again, maybe I could use the extra light sensitivity of this phone. Oh look, loading up over on the cable car turnaround over there. I'm in the cable car. Ta-da! People come from all over to be over here. And look, free nachos. Let me get it as it goes across. Oh, it's not moving. Oh, here it goes. Chicks on cable car alert. I don't know. It looked like children mostly. I wasn't looking too closely. Jump on. No, it costs like $7 to ride on there. Right? How much does it cost to ride on the cable car? Yeah, $7 one way. I don't have cash, so I couldn't do it even if I wanted to. Which side of the street? That's the question. I'll stick on the side of the street I'm already on. But yeah, I've seen some crazy stuff over here on Powell Street. It's funny, it feels like home when I'm here. Even though, you know, comparing this to the Castro where I was at, I mean, your camera is so blurry, you need HD camera. It is razor sharp over here. I don't know what's going on your end. But no, this thing, if I wasn't live streaming, I'd be able to record it in 4K at 60 frames per second. So things are razor sharp over on this end. So it's probably during the compression that things get so blurry. Or it could be that you're watching on a lower resolution stream. Okay, let's see. Hey there, buddy. How are you doing? Oh, sorry, I don't have it. No. You remember me from last time? I've seen you a few times. Very bad. Is it still, everything's going? Let's see that street art. Well, hold on 1 second. I think I might have messed things up. Hold on. There we go. Oh, you want to see that street art? All right. Let's look at those paintings. You are good. Okay. Yeah, I opened up my camera app. That's why I thought things were no good. Let's see. Let's look at this stuff. Are these yours?
Yes, sir.
Can I talk to you on stream? I'm live streaming right now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, there. What's your name?
Urban Picasso. We're here live at the Free Art Show in San Francisco, Union Square.
That's right. So what's up? What can you tell me about these paintings here? People are interested.
These paintings are very, very expensive. I got some for $100,000. I got some for $100. These are probably my favorite right now. These are the pinups from the old school. The pinups, and then I got some superhero art right here. You know, the old school little Marvel DC mix.
Sure.
And then we come down the street. You know what I'm saying? And we got some more street art, a little pop art mix.
Sure.
Some marijuana. Of course, we're in San Francisco, so we gotta have some marijuana in it.
Yeah.
I don't want to offend anybody on your live stream.
No, that's all good.
That's just the business. Then we got some Disney. We got a little Snow White. We got a little Jasmine.
That's right.
And then bam, right here we top it off. With a little Bart Simpson, smoking weed, of course, San Francisco. And then I leave you with a little Monet.
Oh, there you go. There you go. So, tell me about the Avenger Sisters over here. What is that? Okay, Urban Picasso.
They look, I didn't give myself that name.
Okay. Who gave you this name?
The fans.
Oh, okay.
The street.
So you got a following.
Yeah. A little bit, you know.
Oh, here, I can't. Oh, okay.
But yeah.
All right, could you fold it up? My hands are like frozen. I can't do it myself.
Look, you didn't know it was going to be that cold, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, now this one.
Okay, yeah.
This is the superhero ladies.
That's right.
I got this in Look, don't even worry about that.
Well, that's $100,000 right there.
No,
Yeah. 50,000. Okay, discount.
yeah. Okay, I got this one in this flavor, and I got another flavor. I got
Oh, okay. There you go.
chocolate and vanilla.
That's right. Got the Neapolitan.
Yes, sir. Oh,
There you go.
okay. Look, I'm gonna have to figure that one out.
Okay.
How do I get the Neapolitan? Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for that. That's a great idea.
So do you always stay posted over here?
I'm usually here. There's 6th and Market. I move around the city a little bit. Yes, sir.
And then where are you from?
I'm from LA originally, but I've been all over. Free art show, young man.
You've been all over?
Yes, sir.
See, by your clothes, I thought maybe you're from New York or something,
Oh,
you know?
no, this is my paint suit right here.
Oh, okay.
And then you see you freeze it.
Yeah.
Then this is that
Yeah,
coat.
you're good to go.
Yeah, you need that coat out here because I be out here.
So how often do you sell a painting over here?
Usually I try to sell one at least every 10 minutes or so.
Oh, okay.
But it's getting kind of late. It's about 10 o'clock. I sold
Yeah,
a couple earlier. You visit my Instagram. I posted the ones that I sold today earlier.
Okay.
I sold a little smaller Bart Simpson.
Okay.
I sold a little smaller one of these. You know.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I like those 1950 style ones that you got over there.
Pinups,
Yeah.
The Vegas, or whatever his name is. I forgot. But one of my friends was like, "Can you paint that?" And I looked at it. I was like, "Shit, I don't know." Looked at it. Boom. You got it done.
So these are all acrylic, right?
Yes. This is
Okay.
acrylic on canvas. And I got the acrylic on canvas.
There you go.
And then every once in a while, I have like the mixed media. Do I have any mixed media? Not today.
Oh, okay.
No mixed media. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you didn't show me what's up in the cart. Okay.
Yeah, here's one of the mixed medias. I got the oil.
Oh,
and the
okay.
Bart Simpson
Yeah. Is acrylic?
There's acrylic, yes, sir.
Okay. Oh.
And then now the wind want to start playing. Don't worry about
All
this.
right.
Somebody is that.
So how much does one usually go for?
Just depends on what size, but normally I'll get 100 or so for that after we start haggling and stuff, of course.
Okay.
I'll probably get about 300 or so for that larger one.
Oh, wow.
That Bart Simpson, I'm gonna get my 400. I don't care if I have to wait till summertime and shit.
Oh, okay.
That's just how it goes.
So that's yours for now.
Yeah. If I gotta hold on to it, I gotta hold on to it. I know what it is. You know what
Sure.
I'm saying? Some of them are, you know. And then I'm not very attached to them, so it's always make a deal time.
Oh man, the viewers want to see your pinups again. They're getting excited. Oh,
Okay, look. Tell them, UrbanPicassoArt.com.
oh, look at this. You got Samuel Link.
That's Link.
Samuel Link Johnson there.
That's from Link. That's Link
Yeah.
from Zelda.
Sure. Yeah, I saw you got a few video game stuff over there.
Free art show, young lady. Free art show.
All right, so let's see those pinups. They wanted to see them.
Free art show. Okay?
Let's get the art of the sale. What's his Instagram? I'll show you. It's over on his pamphlet.
Maybe.
Let's see.
Because I got people putting the artwork out for me.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not from San Francisco.
So his Instagram is Urban Picasso Art. It's kind of blurry over here. Let's see. Let's see the art of the sale. The art of the deal, I mean. Show us the Koopa Girl painting. Oh, does he got the Koopa Girl? No, I don't think so. Oh, there you go. That's right, live stream. Are you buying one? Are you buying one? Which one you getting? Oh.
She's gonna think of it and follow me.
Oh, okay. There you go. Which one do you like the most?
My favorite is the floral.
Oh, okay.
I love to put that in my
There you go.
If I had a house, but my apartment.
Okay.
Yeah, one day.
There it is.
Well, thank you. Have a good
Thank you
night.
for stopping.
So the people want to see this Mario theme one over here.
Oh, look, I should start charging y'all just to see him, huh?
Well, man, I should start charging you, man. People are seeing you.
Okay. Look, I be hiding these, man.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, you
Oh, that one's pretty. I like that one better than those ones over there.
You was asking about the $100,000 ones.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, it's the expensive ones. People like the expensive stuff.
Okay, there you go.
You can't find this anywhere else in the universe.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they're $100,000. You can't go to that gallery across the street and find this.
Wow, peach looks a little bit different from what I remember.
Of course, a little bit.
Oh, speaking of which, people are wondering, do you do that, you know how they made that peach Bowser mix? People are wondering if you ever did one of those.
Oh, no, but I should.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's popular now. They have like a female Bowser, like a sexy Bowser, looks like Peach.
Okay,
so look that up and see if you can find that. Oh, look, you got another one over there. Boom.
There he is.
There you go.
There he is. How do I find you online?
Oh, look up Lee's channel. Here, I got my shirt right here. Lee's channel on YouTube.
L-E-E.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Lee's,
covered up. I'm also
Lee's
got
channel.
this Lee's channel on just YouTube/Lee's channel.
Okay, there it is. I'll find you, boss man.
Yeah, but you got another potential customer over here, so I'll let you get out.
Okay. Well,
you know? Okay.
We need you to get out here earlier.
Okay.
That's when the real money is.
What time is good? Let's say, are you going to be here on Monday? It's President's Day.
Oh, hell yeah, I'll be out
Okay.
here. Yeah, I'll be out here all day on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so then maybe I'll see you over then.
Okay.
All right then.
Thank you for stopping, man. I appreciate it.
What is your name? If next time I see you.
Zamero.
Zamero.
Right, and then
Okay.
UrbanPicassoArt.com.
Urban Picasso. I got your pamphlet up on there.
All right, thank you.
All right then. All right, thank you. All right. So there you go. Now off to see the next thing. He reminded me of Basquiat, actually. So there you go. I was trying. Yeah, Bowsette. It's the Bowsette. See? I knew that's what you guys said when you wanted the Koopa. Let's see. That was dopely. Oh, thank you. Yeah, every once in a while I forget that some people actually like to be recorded. Let's see. So somebody wanted to see Union Square. So I'm over there. Let's see. Good thing you stopped. Told you so. You look like 2 Chainz. I don't know who 2 Chainz is. I'm out of the loop. So, anyhow, here we are. That is Union Square over there. And like I said, it is dark over at Union Square. I don't think somebody's giving money over here. Oh! They nearly got attacked. They screwed. So that was hilarious. Swarovski crystals. Man, I got some family members. But I got family members who every year they give Swarovski crystals, or Swarovski crystals, and I don't know how to unload them. I don't know if to sell them on eBay or what, but they're completely worthless to me. I don't like them. I don't like having them around the house. Let me go show you what they are. But basically, you know, it's crystal, it's leaded glass, and you know, having a little one about the house. I don't like having leaded products around. But yeah, they took. I mean, here you are. But basically, it's glass that they cut into little tiny pieces, and they sell as if it was high-end jewelry. And I'm sure they make quite a hefty profit doing so, because, you know, leaded glass isn't really a very expensive material. Let's see. Sometimes the best content is right in front of you. San Francisco is very interesting. Lee, what's up with the dog earlier on the leash? Where was its owner? I have no idea. Just like Pandora, I don't know what's up with Pandora. All right. So anyhow, here we are. This is Union Square, and it's got one of the hearts that they have dotted around the city. Let's go take a look over inside Union Square and see what we can see. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be much. So this is Union Square. I wonder what these flowers are here. Oh, look down here. They're taking the cardboard. So that little, hold on, let me zoom in for you guys. That truck right there with that thing on top, I've seen that all around San Francisco for a long time. You see they're digging through the garbage over there. Oops. And so yeah, they collect cardboard. I don't know how much they could be possibly making with cardboard. Although that guy down there looks like he's collecting bottles. But that thing will be filled up, you know, just incredibly high and held down with bungee cords. So who knows? Who knows how much they make? Maybe it's just a matter of nobody else is collecting it, so it's easier to collect. Yeah, the dog with the leash. Okay. Yep. So I'm in the middle of Union Square, and there's not much here. So here's Macy's, and there's more Macy's. There's a cheesecake factory over there up yonder. Down there in the pink is Victoria's Secret. I don't know what this giant building up there is. There's Saks Fifth Avenue. Yeah. Don't know the rest. Oh, Neiman Marcus. Oh look, there's the Apple store. Oh, there's Tiffany. A lot of very high-end shops around here. Let's see, I watched a documentary about old people in either Korea or Japan that are forced to collect cardboard just to survive by themselves. Let's see, those guys give money to homeless in cans. I see them all the time. Yeah, somebody was telling me, it's Destin. He has people that he sells his cans and bottles to, and they give him 60%, and then they take it down and recycle it. So maybe that's what you're talking about. Maybe they sell that stuff for 60%. Wow, looks like that Apple store is still open. Is that? Yeah, I think that's an Apple store. Yeah, it is. It's still open. I just saw somebody pop out of there. Needle point. Don't know what that is. It got written 3 times there. Okay. I'd sleep in front of Tiffany's. Tiffany's would probably be the most likely to get you out of there if you were to sleep in front of it. But if you slept there, maybe you could have breakfast there. I guess I'll just wander around. Alright, so now it's finally time to cross, and now I'm gonna look. You know what? I'm gonna go down Maiden Lane. Like I said, I like taking little side alleys and seeing what I see over there. Oh yeah, another building at the bottom of Macy's is Louis Vuitton. There's a lot of high-end stuff around here. I wonder what they're building over here. They got these cranes everywhere, and filled with porta potties over there. Oh, that's right, I've been over here. Look at this ingenious solution. So there's a hole in the road here, and they decided to fix it by putting a plank on top. Meanwhile, that's Gucci. There's a hole in the road outside of Gucci. Wow, I wonder how much this place is going for. Jump inside the hole and sue for millions. You're set for life. Unfortunately, I've already been caught on screen taking the plank off of that little hole there. Have you ever seen famous people around there? Not really hanging out. You know, my friend saw Carlos Santana over at the Legion of Honor. Yeah. Wow, there's nothing here. Nobody here. I thought there would be. So, anyhow, let's see if there's anybody else that I could have a chat with. I really feel like I'm going to be more successful talking with people in the more crowded areas. But everything closes late night here in San Francisco. Let me see what's over here. Nothing. Yeah, pretty vacant out here. What did you expect to find in the dumpster? Well, you never know what you're gonna find in there. If I walked as half as much as you, I'd die. How do you do it? I don't know. Maybe it being cold as hell helps. But yeah, I guess you get used to it. And who knows? You know, Actually, but you know, I am feeling pretty good right now. But when I first started, it was pretty miserable. Like I said before on the previous stream, at the end of the stream, sometimes I'd have to walk backwards in order to make it home. But yeah, I'm feeling fine now. I mean, my legs are a little bit sore. And it's not really even my legs, it's more like my hips. You know what the worst was? I used to carry a bunch of shirts inside my backpack. And like, you know, I was just hoping somebody would donate enough for the value of a shirt, and I was going to be giving out shirts, but that never worked out. And I just kept them in there without ever talking about it for so long, and walking for so long with stuff in your backpack. It really did hurt the shoulders. It's called cardio, bro. Well, you know what? If you think about it, I've been walking for about 4.5 hours now. You know, starting from my first stream. Maybe take out a half hour for eating the sandwich a little bit and setting up the camera between streams, but yeah, about 4 hours straight of walking at a pretty rapid pace. So looks like they shut down this Powell Street station over here. Hey, you know what though? If I was homeless, that would probably be the perfect place to sleep. You need gloves with those finger things so you can use your phone still. Just fingerless gloves, I think. You need a one-wheel or hoverboard, you will cover a lot more ground. Again, it would be hard. It'd be kind of suspicious if I was just stopping right where I was for no reason. And plus, you know, if I'm cold here walking the whole time, how would I feel on a hoverboard? You know? Just kind of standing there. You know, I feel like it's worse for the legs to stay. If I was just standing in place for 4 hours, I would probably feel a lot more miserable than I do walking. But anyhow, as far as covering ground, I feel like I could cover ground pretty well. I mean, I came from here, went all the way over to the Castro. Actually, first from here, all the way over to Best Buy, then over to the Castro, then back, then, yeah, all around. So, I think things are wrapping up here for today. So, I'll save a little bit of energy. That way, I could do another stream on Monday. But anyhow, in the meantime, let's go see what's up over here. And maybe I could thaw a little bit. So this is the Powell Street station, or at least the part of the Powell Street station they didn't shut down. Are you more of a night person than a morning person? Yes, for sure, but I've been doing my best to be on an early schedule. But I sleep like about 12 or 1 o'clock. Are you a cat or a dog person? Well, dogs are way better than cats, in my opinion. Not only because they have more save your life and have saved your life before. I mean, not yours, but people's lives. Yeah, when you die, your cat will eat your face, and meanwhile, your dog will just sit there with you, you know? Or like, what? Cats are less stinky and fuzzy. No, cat piss is pretty rank. Also, cats are a huge vector for toxoplasma. And in general, cats seem like, cats seem like sicker animals. So, you know, and their cats are there. And when people finally get in there, they see. But yeah, for those reasons,